The LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video about HTC. So I'm on funnyland.com here, and it says that HTC might be about to revive the Wildfire name. So this is pretty interesting, so I figured that I'd bring it to y'all's attention to get y'all's opinion on this, to see what you think about this possibly happening. So this is just reports right now. Nothing has been confirmed by HTC or nothing like that. So do keep that in mind. So this is all like rumors and shit. So do keep that in mind, alright? Man, do you guys remember the Wildfire line from HTC back in the day? God damn, it's been like what 8-9 years ago. Man, that's been a long time. It'll be making a comeback. So it'd be pretty interesting if it does. They're showing this is the HTC U11 head that they're showing, along with the LG G6 and the Galaxy S8. So it says here, earlier this week, HTC introduced 2 new smartphones after many months of silence. This kind of announcement probably won't become a regular thing anytime soon, but rumor has it that the brand is working on a 5G flagship for later this year, so that'd be pretty cool. And if a new certification listing is anything to go by, new smartphones marketed under the Wildfire name may also be on their way. So, according to a certification listing, HTC should be bringing back the Wildfire name. This is just reports right now, so do keep that in mind. Then nothing has been confirmed, so do keep that in mind and take that with that grain of salt, if you will. Alright, it should just be pretty interesting if HTC does bring back the Wildfire line. If it does indeed happen, that would not be the first time that a company has brought back a phone from the dead. Motorola is bringing back the Razr phone this year, and it's gonna be an affordable phone from Motorola. And so this is no surprise there. So yeah, I was a big fan of the Razr back then too, and the Razr foldable phone that I see so far looks pretty nice so far. But we'll see but we'll see. So as spotted by a wrestling website, I'm not going to even say what the name is, HTC was reportedly granted permission to release a total of 10 devices using different variations of the Wildfire brand. Wow, that's a lot. 10 devices with the Wildfire name. There was quite a few of them back in the day. You had the Wildfire, which was the very first one that was released in 2010. So yeah. So the devices that are listed here, you have the Wildfire E, Wildfire E Plus, Wildfire E1, Wildfire E1 Plus, Wildfire E2, Wildfire E2 Plus, Wildfire E3, Wildfire E3 Plus, Wildfire R, and Wildfire R Plus. Holy fuck. What a handful there. So we'll see how those devices do in terms of specs, if these are indeed a reality for these devices. HTC previously used this branding back in 2010 and 2011 with the original Wildfire and its successor, the Wildfire S. I was talking about, like, it's been a long time since we've seen a Wildfire phone, and they could be making a comeback. Could be. So it would be pretty interesting if it does. Like I said, this will not be the first time that a company has brought back it will not be the first time that a company has brought back a phone lineup from back in the day. Motorola is bringing back the Razr phone this year, like I said. So there you guys go. The Wildfire S. I do have some experience with that phone because my sister had that phone in the version. Nice phone and stuff like that, but the phone was terrible. User experience from the phone was terrible. I'm sure that the original Wildfire was terrible too, because back in the day, if you guys remember, back in the day when you guys had like a low end phone, y'all had no memory on your phone, y'all had no memory on that. Y'all guys couldn't do nothing on your phones back then. if there wasn't phone, if you had a flagship phone back in 2010, 2011, the Galaxy S was released in 2010. That was the first Galaxy S phone. Was in 2010. And I think it had 4 gigabytes of storage. I think it was 4 gigabytes of storage in 2010. And then the S2 came out and it had 16 gigabytes of storage. And that was flagship specs back in that time. But now 16 gigs now is unacceptable. 16 gigabytes now is laughable. 32 gigs is laughable right now. 64 gigs is pretty good. 128 gigs is really good. 512 gigs is good. 1 terabyte fucking good. So 16 gigabytes back then was a lot. 16 gigabytes now is nothing. So that tell you guys how times has changed from 2010 to now. It says in both cases the company targeted the budget segment, meaning that a potential 2019 model could do the same thing. So if you guys remember the Wildfire phones back in the day, they were budget phones. They were not flagship phones or nothing like that. They were budget phones. So if HTC does bring back the Wildfire name, it could be the same segment. It could be the same segment, the budget friendly, the budget friendly. Could do that again with this relaunch of the Wildfire name. We will have to wait and see. Alright. Something that could prove a smart move if it's aiming for growth. After all, most developing markets favor cheaper devices over higher end models. So yeah. So it's worth pointing out that there is no guarantee HTC will release a smartphone under this branding. Like I said, that's just a report. This is just a report. Nothing has been confirmed. This is all just reports and shit like that. So take it with a grain of salt, if you will. But I would still like to know your guys' opinion about this stuff. But if it chooses to do so, understandably, not all models will be launching at once. Of course not. You guys know that. According to the article, there will be 10 Wildfire devices potentially. There's 10 of them, and they're not going to be all launched at one time. They're going to be launched over a period of time, so you're not going to have 10 Wi-Fi devices launched at one time. That's fucking insane. So, instead, the company will probably kick things off with the Wi-Fi E and E Plus, and you can utilize the other names whenever successes start to arrive. So yeah, I think these are gonna be budget phones, because the Wi-Fi name back in the day was a budget name. In terms of, like, you know, where the Wildfire S was a nice phone back in the day, but the phone was terrible in terms of usability and storage and shit. So hopefully these Wildfire phones will have great specs on for what they are, budget phones. Hopefully they'll be competitive in the budget space. Hopefully they'll be competitive with specs and shit, and hopefully that HTC don't screw up in specs, but we will see about that. I don't know about the Wi-Fi, or I don't know if that's like the higher end of the Wi-Fi phones listed here or what. I don't know what will be the difference between the E, the E1, E2, E3. I don't know what the difference will be. We will have to wait and see about that. This is all just rumors and shit right now. So yeah, this would be pretty interesting if HTC does decide to relaunch the Wildfire brand. It'll be interesting if they do. This is all just rumors and shit right now. Nothing has been confirmed. So all that we can do is just wait and see what happens. But if HTC does indeed relaunch the Wildfire brand, it would not be the first time that a company has done that. Like I said, Motorola is relaunching the Razor phone this year, and it's gonna be affordable for two affordable phones. So there you guys go. So yeah, I want to know have you guys ever had a Wildfire phone? What Wildfire phone did you have, and what trade did you have it on? So yeah, hopefully HTC don't fuck up the Wildfire name again like it did back in the day. Because like I said, the Wildfire brand, like the HTC, like the Wi-Fi S was terrible. I'm sure that the original Wi-Fi was terrible as well in terms of specs and shit. But it was budget phones back in the day, so you do have to keep that in mind. But still, so there you guys have it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. If it lets me out a lot, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys next one. Peace out.